Welcome to Gorilla's Friday Challenge Week 21 with Gorilla Test Papers. This weekly series is designed to help you master all key topics in the SEAG specification. This week we will look at the topic of contractions. This is the first question of the week. The question asks, what two words are combined to make could've? Pause the video now to try the question yourself. Alright, let's get into it. The learning point of the week is that a contraction is a word formed by combining two words, typically by removing some letters and inserting an apostrophe to show where the missing letter or letters used to be. So first, let's look at the word in this question, could've. We want to figure out what two words were combined to make this contraction. So first, the word could've starts with could, which is our first word, and then we have the VE after the apostrophe, which is a shortened form of the word have. And so, could've is the contraction of could have. This is the answer for this question. This is the second question of the week. It says, rewrite this sentence using a contraction. The sentence is, she is going to the park. Pause the video now to try the question yourself. Alright, let's get into it. So first, let's look at the sentence. She is going to the park. And for this sentence, we can make a contraction by combining she and is. To do this, we have to remove the I from is and replace it with an apostrophe. So she is becomes she's. So therefore, the sentence becomes she's going to the park. This is the answer for this question. This is the next question of the week. It asks, what two words make up won't? Pause the video now to try the question yourself. Alright, let's get into it. First, it's important to know the contraction won't doesn't follow the usual pattern you might expect, as the word won't is a contraction of will not. Even though it doesn't look like it comes from will, it actually does. This is because won't comes from an older form of the word will, which used to be wool. So will not eventually became won't. So therefore, won't is a contraction of will not. This is the answer for this question. This is the fourth question of the week. It says, rewrite this sentence using contractions. The sentence is, Sam is not here and I have not seen him today. Pause the video now to try the question yourself. Alright, let's get into it. So first, we want to have a look at the sentence. And we want to look for places where we can use contractions. And in this sentence, we can use two different contractions. The first one being is not becomes isn't, and the second one, which is have not, becomes haven't. Now, when we put it all together, it becomes Sam isn't here and I haven't seen him today. This is the answer for this question. This is the final question of the week. The question asks, can you find both contractions in the sentence below and write out the full forms of each? The sentence is, you better hurry because they'd already left when I'd called. Pause the video now to try the question yourself. Alright, let's get into it. So first we need to find the contractions in the sentence. The first one is they'd and the second one is I'd. Now we need to write out the full forms of each of these. So they'd is short for they had and I'd is short for I had. And so when we write out both the contractions in the full forms, we get they had and I had. This is the answer for this question. Congratulations, you have now completed this week of Gorilla's Friday Challenge by Gorilla Test Papers. If you're looking for more SEAG materials, head over to our site at www.gorillatestpapers.co.uk for all the resources you need. Don't forget to like this video and let us know how you did in the comments. We'd love to hear your score and any thoughts you have about the series. See you next week for another session of Gorilla's Friday Challenge.